match reaction. Sheffield United 0, Everton 1 from Bramall Lane tonight. Okay, so I think I'd mentioned in the last episode I wasn't going to be able to watch this one live. Basically, I was in work, the match wasn't on the telly, I couldn't listen to the radio, so I had the Sky Sports app and it was just updating. So with that in mind, I actually got a couple of match stats before the game to share with you, and then I made my notes as the app was updating. So apologies guys for not being able to give you a proper full experience like I normally do. Okay, so a couple of little stats for you. I found out before the game started. I knew anyway, I'm sure most of you do, the Sheffield United won the game at Goodison 2-0 earlier in the season. Of interest, Everton haven't won at Bramall Lane before tonight in the league since 1972. Can you believe that? And also, we've, what was that one there? We've not won our last away fixture of the season since the 2014-2015 season. That's shocking. That's 5 seasons, but again, Everton's weakness isn't the home form, it's the away form, isn't it? So that comes as no great surprise. And we've lost 11 of our 18 previous away games this season. Again, no surprise to Blues, but shocking. So anyway, that's the negative sides out the way. So before the game, I was down, I thought 2-1 at best defeat. Sheffield United have been flying this season. I'm not sure how they've done. I think they lost the last time out, which is a real shame because they're a nice little side. They're well organised, well compacted, and I wish them well. So anyway, the team news come in. Carlo went with a 4-4-2, so it was Jordan Pickford, a change with Sidibe at right back, young Jared Branthwaite, the 18-year-old kid. He come in for his first Premier League start, first full start, alongside Michael Keane and Luca Dean at left back. Midfield looked disappointing. He'd gone with Davis and Gomez in the centre, with Walcott and Sigurdsson as the wingers, with Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front and Richarlison. There's no Moise Keane. I believe that was an injury. I don't know whether he picked it up in training or he got a knock from the last game, so Moise Keane wasn't available. So with all that in mind, I'm thinking the writing's on the wall. So apparently, it's a word you're going to hear a lot through this. Apparently, it was a tight game for the first 20 minutes. Both sides were feeling each other out, etc. Sheffield United had a couple of corners around about the quarter of an hour mark, which a little bit of early pressure, but being the home side and obviously chasing for the European places, you would expect that. Everton had a few half chances though, to be honest. Sigurdsson played the through ball to Walcott and he had a shot saved on 18 minutes. Gomez had a right wing cross. Apparently Dominic Calvert-Lewin's touch was too heavy and the shot went astray. That was on 22 minutes. They had a good shot saved by Jordan Pickford from Basham on 41 minutes. And the biggest chance and probably the talking point of a very tight first half was Dominic Calvert-Lewin hit the post from a header. It was a looping pass from Theo Walcott. I think it may have been Sigurdsson who played it in, or it may I think he played the 1-2 with Walcott. Ball come back over, and as I say, he managed to head it and he's hit the post. Apparently chances were few and far between. It was a really, really tight first half, so we give them an early warning there, and they were at us, so it sounded like a good team performance. Let me know in the comments guys, because I'm sure most of you folks would have watched the match or at least heard it on a radio somewhere. Okay, so they go in 0-0 half time in a really even contest. Two good sides, or certainly a good side and a much improved one. So anyway, come out, first minute of the second half, I think it was Andre Gomez was fouled. Up steps Gylfi Sigurdsson and he crosses for Richarlison, who heads past Henderson for the opening goal of the game, well, the winning goal of the game. And just a little fact there for you. I love my little stats, don't I? Might surprise a few folks. Surprised me. It was Everton's 1,400th Premier League goal. And I think of them, I think it's like 316 have been headed goals. So yeah, little fun fact there. Okay. So there we go, we get the lead, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin had another shot. They had to Henderson, the Sheffield United goalkeeper, had to make a really good save from. So it could have been 2-0, and I think that probably would have finished Sheffield United off. So then the drinks break comes around about the usual hour mark. And then from then, Sheffield United put the pressure on, trying to get the equaliser, as you'd expect them to do so. But again, we had a couple of chances. The 80th minute, Walcott tried to play in Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I think the pass was just a bit too heavy and it went away from Dom there. And Andre Gomez had a shot from 25 yards. Apparently it went high and handsome but missed the right upright of the crossbar there. It went wide. And then we had a couple of substitutions. Carlo brought on Anthony Gordon for Theo Walcott, who by all accounts had a good game. And 4 minutes later, Gylfi Sigurdsson come off and Seamus Coleman come on, captain for captain. I think I failed to mention before, Sigurdsson was at the armband for the evening. I think that was pretty much it, apart from Sheffield United having a good chance at the end. Who was it? It was McGoldrick. He fired over the bar in, I think it was 90+2 or 90+3. So a chance there for Sheffield United to have actually evened the score up. But, you know, Everton held on for what I think is a really, really good win. All things considered, the last couple of matches haven't been great. Wolves was terrible and we needed some kind of like reaction. You know, Villa wasn't great. But, you know, by all accounts, they come out tonight and they give a performance. They took 3 points from like what I honestly expected was going to be like, you know, a defeat. Not a heavy one, but I thought Sheffield United may have had too much for us, knowing the fact they were desperate for a win. I'm not sure how other results have gone tonight for them. I think Wolves were playing earlier. But, yeah, disappointing for them. Great for us. So we go on now to the last game of the season on Sunday against Bournemouth. And it'd be nice to just grab a home win, finish the season, 6 points from 6 from the last two, and let's move on. Let's get on to the transfer window and let's sort it all out. You know, that's all I've got for you guys. I'm sorry for the stop-start nature. I've had a long day. I've been up since 6 o'clock. It's now nearly 11 o'clock. So, yeah, I haven't really got an awful lot left in the tank, guys. So, fantastic result. Sheffield United 0, Everton 1. Onwards to Goodison Park on Sunday. Let's face Bournemouth. Let's grab 3 more points. And let's keep that little wave of positivity going into the summer. Thanks, guys. I'll see you again for the last one.